Oh, wow. So what would you say to a guy who is scared to make the first move? And we're gonna talk about the real important things and what a girl actually finds attractive in a guy. And if you're a shy guy, this is especially relevant for you. Now, today, we are here with
Anya?
Anya.
Yes.
And where are we, Anya?
We are now at the Mono Cafe in the heart of Barcelona after running our almost 5 kilometers.
Almost 5 kilometers.
Yeah.
What would you say to a guy who is scared to make the first move?
I would not necessarily say anything to that guy. If a girl is interested, I don't see a reason why a girl wouldn't want to make the first move. I'm a big advocate of action. So I think that we live in a time where
Could you like a little bit more up?
we live in a time where I think girls should also be making the first move, the second move, as many moves as it takes, because I don't think that it's only up to the guy, especially if you like a guy who is a bit more shy and needs a bit of a push. As a girl, I think it's not a bad thing to do those first steps yourself. So I wouldn't necessarily expect a guy to make the first move.
Oh, wow. So what would you say to a guy who is scared to make the first move?
Find your girl who isn't scared to make the first move for you.
That's funny. That's funny.
But also, if you like a girl a lot, I guess you can offer to do something which is neutral, like going for coffee, something that doesn't require much of responsibility for, like emotional responsibility for you, that wouldn't make you feel uncomfortable as a shy person. So texting and asking out for coffee, because no one can say no to coffee or matcha these days.
Of course. Or green tea for the Japanese guys.
Exactly.
What is the biggest turn-off in guys?
I don't like personally to mommy anyone. I like my personal space. I like my personal growth, and I don't believe in codependent relationships. So if I feel that the guy is hanging up on me too much, or I'm starting to develop a certain dependency on a guy, that would be like a big turnoff for me. So as long as you're your own person, you reach your own goals, you do your own thing independently, I think that's great. But if you do kind of always channel back, if I start feeling like a mother figure, I would say it's a big no-no.
Can you elaborate on that? What does it mean when you feel like a mother figure?
You know, for example, telling what to do, what is better, when the guy is always asking how would it be better. As much as I appreciate a man trying to please my needs and my wants, I would also not want to be the leader of a relationship, as much as I would advocate for making the first move and like giving free space and safe space for something to grow. Later on in the game, I would not want to be always saying what to do, when to do, how to do it. As a Russian woman, I do like to be led a little bit more than being a leader. So that's what I mean by
So the
mommy.
man needs to be the leader and not wait for your...
Of course, like approval and like knowing what I like and what I don't like is important, but I wouldn't want to be always carrying the relationship and micromanaging it and controlling that everything is fine, and just, freedom for both. It's a mutually, how is it called, inclusive or exclusive, when it's like you're only seeing each other?
Exclusive.
Yeah, it's an exclusive relationship where two people grow independently but together.
Being your own person together.
Yeah,
Alone together.
alone together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. What is something that guys worry about that women actually don't care about?
I feel like material part of that, we don't really care what kind of presents or like materialistic stuff you get us, as long as there's like an intention of making a girl smile. It doesn't have to be 101 red rose. It can be like a teeny tiny flower, or it doesn't even need to be flowers. It can be a letter, a poem, maybe some sort of thing that you saw on the street and you thought of that person, and the person crossed your mind, and you can show it in some sort of gesture. But it doesn't need to be a Chanel bag, definitely. Although I would love a Chanel bag, don't get me wrong.
You would love a
Chanel bag.
Chanel bag. So
But that's like later
you can get her the Chanel bag later.
from my
but-
husband as a
from
push
the
present.
husband. But initially, all that she asks for is just for you to care about her. And
Yeah,
for,
like small
express
signs.
your appreciation of her, whether that's a flower you picked up from
Yeah.
the street, or
It's a small thing, small gestures of love language.
on another topic. How can you tell if a guy is being needy or desperate?
Wow. So I think needy comes back to the mommy issue topic. Like constantly texting you, where are you, what do you do, I feel so bad without you, and just you feeling like you're the driver of their emotional state, of their well-being. It puts a lot of pressure on you as a woman. So that's something that I would label as needy. When a person always needs you 24/7, as I said, for me that's a big no-no, because I do like an independent man and I like to be an independent woman. So what was it, needy and
Desperate.
desperate?
How can you tell if a guy is being desperate?
So needy is when they need you a lot, but desperate is when they're ready to drop anything for you. Like they made plans, but they're okay. Like in Russian we say, like snap of fingers and he's here. That's what is something. It's good to have a person who's ready to drop everything for you. Don't get me wrong, but in an emergency situation, not like, oh yeah, I have free time now. Do you want to meet up? We all have things to do, people to see, and I just think that that's where desperation can also be seen, as when a person is too invested, too interested, and that can also be a little bit intimidating for a girl, at least for a girl like me.
How does a guy being desperate make you feel intimidated?
Well, I would like my space, so I think if a guy is too desperate, it's kind of blocking my air. It's too much of that person, and it's something I also like, the survival instincts of being chased a little bit. Like it's not any toxic kind of game, but I do think that there has to be some sort of element of going on dates, getting to know each other, like taking it slow, like trying to know each other, understanding what you like and what you don't like. But when it's desperate, it's just a person being agreeable to everything just to please you. Whereas in a long term, maybe in short term, yeah, it will win her over eventually. But in a longer game, eventually you'll have to show your true colors, and that's just being deceitful.
Okay, but I think from when we're speaking about guys who are shy, we're speaking with guys who are shy, then we need to acknowledge that these guys will double, triple text you, and it will be very early on. It will be after like one date or something like that. And when you say that it will win her over eventually, I think we need to clarify that, so that he doesn't think that, oh, if I'm just agreeable 100%, it's gonna win her over, because it can turn into being creepy.
Yeah, it can.
And be very unattractive.
Very.
So the clarification I'm looking for is, when you are saying that it will win her over, what do you mean?
Well, how can I'm not sure if double, triple texting and being extra available as a man is very attractive for a woman. Although you're shy, I guess you want that reassurance, you want that extra reassurance. So maybe you get inner peace by double checking with the person, triple checking with the other person, if how they're doing this and that, if they want to to get some personal reassurance. But what I mean by winning over is also seeing if that girl is going to make a move, if she is interested, because you also want to give a bit of space to that person to ask, that person has been on my mind the whole day today, they didn't text me, let me text them. you know, just having this allowing for this momentum to miss the person. So I think that winning over is when the girl will also want to be making a move, or it will also show initiative. So that's when you already kind of are in a winning position, when the girl feels like she is interested and could be showing it in a way.
So you're giving, so by actually giving her space, so it's being shy is not a problem. It's just knowing when
To stop.
yeah,
Love bombing.
when to pursue and when
Yeah.
to give space.
Yeah.
And being shy can actually be a superpower because you might hold back a little and give her some space. But it's when the problem starts when you, as the guy, think, "Oh, I need to do something because of my insecurity." You said mommy issues, and if he's not working on that himself, I found when I was not working on my mommy issues, my insecurities, then I would look for that from her. But when I've worked on that within me, I'm still doing. But when I'm working on this, I need less reassurance from her, and now I'm not trying to play a game. I'm just okay. I can see the reality more clear. I can see, okay, she's might busy, maybe she's not interested, whatever, and I'll do my stuff, and that will give her space to actually pursue me, and there can be a dance instead of a chase.
Yeah.
And it just comes back into really needing to work on ourselves, not just work on our charisma, but also work on
That's what I wanted to transition to, actually.
Yeah.
Like, what I wanted maybe to suggest is to do a personal psychoanalysis, as I like to call it, understanding what is your point of weakness as a man or as a woman, because I think both can be shy, and truly trying to embrace it, trying to work on it, trying to improve that part of you. Because once you're going to be satisfied with your own self, you won't need that validation, or you won't be needing that satisfaction to be shown from your partner or from someone that you're interested, friends, parents, whatever it is. So, and it's okay to be single for some time. That's true. That's definitely true. Speaking as a person who's been in relationships since a very young age and for many years, I want to say that once you got that space to kind of grow individually and be content with your own self, the other person will be originally attracted to that, because you show this inner force, inner power, that you're content, you're good, you don't need other person's validation. And that's when I think is a very healthy, solid ground for building something.
I love that, because it's also what you said initially, with that there's an interdependent relationship instead of dependent.
Yeah.
And what I like to say is that we cannot be together and become whole. We're not going to become whole if we are together. We're going to be two halves. We need to be whole first and then come together and we can be whole. So that's why we need to work on ourselves first.
Precisely.
I'll just ask you two questions, which is like, it's what do you find the most attractive in a guy?
Sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
Sense of humor.
All right. And last question is, what is the first thing that you notice about a guy?
I always look at their nails. Because to me it's a sign of, I don't know, anxiety. I don't like when men bite their nails. I like when they're in a very put together state. Nails say a lot about a man.
What does my nail say about me?
That you're a clean, nice, put together person, I would say. That's the first thing I notice.
She can read you through your nails, so do your nails, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, subscribe, like, comment, share.
Exactly.